All right, recording has started, and we're getting ready to start our recording. All right, I'm here with Mr. Travis Turner. He's one of our members, and he has scheduled booked a private consultation as part of our continued service to our members. We offer private one-on-one consultation with our members at a greatly discounted rate. They only pay half of our consulting fee. Okay, Mr. Turner, what do we need to talk about today?
Great. So I pretty much I went through the videos, and even when I missed the actual meetings that you do live, I got to do better with my schedule to catch those. But I go back and watch it on the recorded ones inside the system. I think I got the workflow pretty much down as far as going over the pitch and getting the agreement and booking loads for truckers. The part that I definitely want to get clarity on was because I want to get into you did the video on the auto haul, booking freight for auto haul. That's what really caught my attention, of course. I'm gonna get rolling with the trucking, of course, today. I looked at everything. I think I got the flow yesterday. But on the auto haul, as far as like when you're setting up to get on to the central dispatch website, I know you said you set up as an auto dealer. I had an LLC, but I'm thinking it sounds like I might need to set up another one with like maybe something auto-related dealer tag, because the one I have set up just for dispatch period doesn't even say dispatch. It's TMT Holding is my initial, but I want to definitely be able to get on Central Dispatch to work that, and I don't want to have to go back and forth, get rejected or anything. So do you think it'll be better to set up something like you did, like an auto dealer, moving cars for a company?
All right. Yeah, look. In setting up with Central Dispatch, there are basically certain ways you can get on with them, as we just showed you here. You can get on as a dealer. I mean, there are three ways you can come on. You can come on as a carrier, a broker, and then it says dealer or shipper. Okay? Now, the dealer or shipper area is where you're going to come in if you don't have a DOT number or an MC number. Now, in order to do that, you have to show Central Dispatch that your service offers the relocation of vehicles. Okay, that you're responsible for that. So in doing that, you have to create a business. Now, I understand you say you have a tax ID number and whatever this and that, but if that tax ID number is to a business that has nothing to do with moving cars, then that's not going to work. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you've got to go to irs.gov and you've got to create a new tax ID number. Okay. Now you already know how to do that, right?
Yes.
Okay. So just go to irs.gov and establish a new tax ID number for a new business. Now, make sure your business has something to do with moving cars. It doesn't have to be directly with moving cars, but it could be any type of business like relocation service for students. You can, you can come up with a name just about any. I'm sure you can kind of play around with some names and stuff. College grad, move out service, or relocation service, or you can just call it general relocation services for, and you have different headings for military families, for corporate employees, for college students, for college grads or college students, things of that nature. We make the process of getting your vehicles from one location to another simple, easy, fast, convenient, however you want to put it. You know what I'm saying? Come up with some, just create your business. Because that's what you're doing. You are literally creating a new business. That's what you're doing. You're creating a business. and part of your business is relocating vehicles from one location to the other. So if you're gonna create some, try to create something where you can have different headings where you can cover the gambit as far as military people, people who are changing jobs, changing careers, college students who have just graduated and they need to get from where they are and they have their vehicle and they don't want to drive the vehicle. All those type of things, you know, you know, you know, you can come up with all kinds of stuff, you know, family breakups, divorcing, everything. I mean, all that requires requires that person. If that person moving to a different city, or if they're moving to a different city and they don't want to drive, you know what I'm saying, or they have multiple vehicles, that's where you come in at.
Gotcha.
Okay. So you create that business. Now, in creating that business, you also, now this is not going to be a short process because you've got to create a new business. You also got to file for an LLC or a corporation. So you got to file your LLC, file with your state. All that stuff has to be done before you submit it to Central Dispatch. Okay, all that has to be done, and it has to be up on the state's whatever their website is, where they can, because this Central Dispatch will go and check it. They will pull it up. They will see if you're in there. Okay, so make sure you file it, and that could take about a week or two for them to get that up and going as far as your LLC and stuff, and that's going to cost you a little bit of money. I'm not sure what it is in your state here in Florida State, anywhere from $275 to $375, depending on how you file it. Okay,
right.
So, but that is going to cost you a little bit of money on that end, and of course, Central Dispatch charges you to get on to them. But once you're on, okay, now what's going to happen is you're going to make sure you have all your documentation before you send it over to Central Dispatch. Make sure you have your tax ID, registration, and your certificate, which you're going to get that immediately because you download that from the IRS.gov. Once you set up your tax ID number, okay, you're going to get that today immediately when you go to the website and you download your information. I'm sorry, and you apply for your tax ID number. All right. Now, after you file for your incorporation papers, make sure you have a copy of your articles of incorporation. Okay, and after it gets listed onto the site and everything, make sure you make sure you have the right website so that you can put all that into like a nice little email. So when you call Central Dispatch, and then when you go to Central Dispatch and you sign up, all that is going to be in your documentations that you're going to be uploading onto Central Dispatch. Okay. You're going to upload all that on Central Dispatch, and then they're going to call you and schedule an interview with you. They're going to call you and schedule an interview. They're going to ask you about your documentation, this and that. If you got everything in place, it's going to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Bam. And then they're going to approve you to get onto Central Dispatch. Okay? If you don't have your documentation in place, it's going to be another lengthy process because they're going to say, well, when you get this, call us back, all that type of stuff. You understand what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. Okay, and be able to articulate what your business does. You might want to create a website or a Facebook page or something. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Okay. So we basically have to set up legit business.
Exactly. Then you can get onto Central Dispatch without an MC number or a DOT number.
Right. Okay.
Okay?
Makes sense.
So, is you kind of clear on how to get onto Central Dispatch, or did you want to go over real quick on how to use Central Dispatch and U-Ship?
Yeah, if you could just go over that real quick. I wrote it down. I think I got the gist of it. When you go to have U-Ship up at the same time, but I'll let you reiterate.
If you're looking at my screen right now, you know that this is U-Ship right here. Okay.
Right.
All right. All right, so in U-Ship, I'm going to show you something that Mr. Ramsey has done. See, he's already got bids that have been accepted already on U-Ship, and all he really did was he went in. I'm not going to show his stuff. Let's go find shipment because I don't want people looking at this and saying, "Oh, let me go ahead and underbid him."
Right.
All right. Let's say you're looking for, you're gonna select. You go to U-Ship. You're gonna select, cars, trucks, whatever, with cars and light trucks. All right. So you're looking for, it immediately pulls up shipments. I don't click any specific area. I just click everything. Why? Because you want to get, everything that's posted, right? And you want to look at, and you're looking for the ones that have the highest, last bid. Okay. Because what you're gonna do is you're gonna look at this like right here. Here's someone that's got a car that's going from Salem, Oregon to Atlanta, Georgia, and the last quote was $1,489. I would immediately go in and say I can do that for $800, $100 over half. All right, I can do that for $800. Why? Because you want to just knock everybody else out the road. Right. Okay, and when they see that, they're gonna be like, "Oh shoot, let's take that. That's $800. Let's go ahead and do that." Now, when that happens, U-Ship is gonna add a couple $100 on to that, so it's probably gonna wind up being $1,000. That's gonna be showing on the post because that's U-Ship fee. Okay, and then so that $800 is what's gonna be left over, and then if they accept that bid, then you're gonna go to Central Dispatch and you're gonna post this load. Okay, you're gonna post this car, but you're gonna have all the information. Okay, you're gonna have all the information. If you click on it and pull it up, it gives you all the information. Once you accept the bid, it's gonna have the car's VIN number. Where it's picking up from, where it's going, all that type of stuff. Okay, as you can see here, it's got all the information you need. So you're going to make your bid on this. And then once you win the bid, you go to Central Dispatch, and then you post what? You're going to you're going to post the vehicle. Okay, you're going to go here and you're going to post the vehicle. You're going to come in here. You're going to put it in where it's picking up at. Well, you got all the information. Where it's dropping off at, right? What type of trailer you need, I just put, doesn't really matter. It doesn't have to be an open or closed trailer. I just put open trailer, that's fine. And then you put the year, make, model of the car, vehicle type, you got all that information. Because you got all that from the client over at what? U-Ship. All in there. And then you post in there, I'm paying, if you get $800, posting there, I'm paying $500 to move this vehicle.
Okay.
Because on Central Dispatch, they're used to getting what? $150, $175, $200, $250, maybe $300 a car. At very tops, $400, and sometimes $300, $400 a car. So if you go and you post $550 or $500, you still make yourself what? Approximately $300.
Right.
Bam, and you can do that all day long. You can just cherry pick on U-Ship. Just go to U-Ship and just cherry pick. And just scroll down here. Here's one for $1,549. That's one that'll work. There's one for that one that definitely work. $2,127. They've had 9 quotes. That's the lowest quote they got so far. I'm going to cut that bad boy in half right away. Make it $1,100. Bam.
Yeah.
Off rip. $1,100 off rip. That'll knock everybody out. There's another one. $2,900. Make a quote on. You see what I'm saying? I mean, here's one for $2,500. Just cut it in half. All them ones that's $2,000 or better, I'm cutting them in half. Just and don't go in trying to nitpick. Well, I'm gonna knock off a couple $100 because all that's gonna do is that's gonna encourage the person who is posting that load to sit and wait for better offers.
Right. Yeah. Do something high so you can really bust it down.
Yeah. Don't go in there, knocking off $100 here and trying to nitpick because that's just gonna keep the person sitting there. Shoot. It came from this to this to this. Let me see and see how low it's gonna go. That's all that's doing. Yeah. You want to just go in and end this right away. Okay, that's why you're looking for the ones that has the highest lowest bid with the high low bids, and you go in what's called like this right here. No quotes right on this right here from Medford to Fisher, Indiana. I look at stuff like that. It's 2,285 miles. That's a lot of miles that it's got to go. There's one for 7,000. That bitch His one has got to go to Kuwait.
Wow.
Now, I wouldn't get into that because you're not really familiar with freight forwarding. Okay,
Right.
so don't try to get into something shipping stuff overseas. Okay,
Right.
but this stuff right here from Medford, Oregon to Fisher, Indiana, or Indianapolis, or wherever that is, 2,285 miles, 2 vehicles for transport. Now,
so would you look at where trucks are first, or you just come here first
No. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. When you go to Central Dispatch, all you do is post it. Central Dispatch will then alert the vehicles that are in those lanes.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like if you got a car that's picking up in Fort Lauderdale, Central Dispatch is gonna alert it. It's gonna show up in all the trucks that are traveling from Miami that are headed. If you pick it up in Fort Lauderdale and it's got to go to Atlanta, so it's gonna pick up all the trucks that are traveling from Miami or from that area, from the deep Florida South, heading up to maybe Virginia or North Carolina, why? Because they got to go through Atlanta. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's gonna pick the trucks that are on that lane already. So and those that have space available on their truck, they're gonna look at it. Oh, I can add another $500.
Right.
You know, I got an 11-car hauler. I got 9 vehicles. I got 2 spaces left. I'm leaving Miami. It's on the way in Fort Lauderdale. I can just swing through, pick it up, add myself another $500, drop it off, and keep on going where I'm going.
That's it. Okay.
But that's how that works. Okay.
Does U-Ship have any qualifications to get on theirs, or anybody can just sign on?
No, you can just sign on to. You can just get on to U-Ship. Like I said, they charge a fee. They add their fees onto each transaction. Okay.
Gotcha. Okay. I got it. I got that part. That's just I really want to get into that part. I'm gonna start on the hauling, regular shipment and stuff today. But that's definitely the part I'm getting into. So I'm gonna go and set up the LLC, get that rolling.
All righty.
I definitely appreciate that. And that is it. I definitely appreciate it.
All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and this is gonna be a $25 charge. So you'll see it on your credit card statement, and you should be receiving the invoice here shortly. Okay.
All right. Thank you, sir.
All right.